Hello. If this isn't beautiful drive, I don't know what is. I'm on Highway 70, just about 5 miles outside of Ruidoso, heading east toward Roswell, New Mexico, because the dogs need a break. I've been shopping in Ruidoso and exploring around. I will make a video of all of that and tell you all about Ruidoso in the next week or so. Meanwhile, dogs need a break, so do I. So we're heading down this way to find Devil's Canyon Road and turn left on that and find a place for them to get out and play. I'll stop talking for right now and pick up in a little bit. Meanwhile, enjoy the drive with me. As the historic marker showed, that was the site of John Tunstall's death, his murder, which set off the Lincoln County War back in the late 1800s. I don't like the glorification of all of these criminals, but they do that for tourists. And if you're into Billy the Kid and all of that kind of thing, this is Billy the Kid area, as is El Paso, Las Cruces, Ruidoso, Cloudcroft, all of this area is Billy the Kid, Lincoln wars that they had back then. I feel sorry for the man John Tunstall. He was an Englishman who had come to America and was dead within 2 years of him arriving. People were rough back then. It was wild country back then, just as it is now. We're turning onto Devil's Canyon Road. Devil's Canyon Road is a fun road to take. Now, much of the property on both sides is private property. Ranchers have their cattle out here. But there are areas where you can get out and stop. And we're going to come up to one of those areas in a minute. That said, if you continue to follow Devil's Canyon Road here, eventually you'll come to where you can get to Lincoln, New Mexico. Lincoln, New Mexico is a really neat historic town because they have preserved so much of it. And it's teeny tiny. It looks just like you're walking down in the 1800s because they haven't changed it. I'll go there and make a video of that for y'all sometime in the next month or so. I enjoy taking a loop. It's a fun loop to take. You leave Cloudcroft, you go through Ruidoso, and you're never leaving the Sacramento Mountains. You're up high. You don't have to go down to the desert at all. You're up high in the mountains, drive through to Ruidoso. Then you can do it one or two ways. This is the way I'm like to do it is to come down here, take Devil's Canyon Road, go through Devil's Canyon until you can hit a main road and then get to Lincoln. Then from Lincoln, you then are looping back to Capitan. Then from Capitan, you loop back to Ruidoso, and then you loop back eventually to Cloudcroft. It's a long day trip. It does take all day long. So it's a really nice day trip. I enjoy taking it. I love this drive, and I love looking at the storm front. This is really a beautiful area of southern New Mexico. We're in the Sacramento Mountains. Lincoln National Forest is the name of the forest. The elevation changes go from the top, which is 12,000 feet at the top of the dormant volcano called Sierra Blanca. Ruidoso is at the base of that volcano, all the way down to something like 40,500 feet. That's the elevation changes in the Lincoln National Forest. The Sacramento Mountains are quite big to me. They're the oasis in the desert. The desert surrounds this area. And to me, it's an underrated, little-known area of New Mexico. Outside of New Mexico, of course, those of us from El Paso, Texas, Las Cruces, New Mexico, Roswell, New Mexico, Alamogordo, Tularosa, La Luz, New Mexico, all the little villages, and the big cities, we know about it. And some people further afield know about it, but most people don't. Most people think of New Mexico, and they think of northern New Mexico, which is Santa Fe and Albuquerque. I think this part of New Mexico is just beautiful, and national parks are so close by. We have Carlsbad Caverns National Park, which is not far from here, definitely a day drive, and we have White Sands National Park. Let's get out and explore with the dogs. Somebody lives under there. Imagine your life on Earth living under a tree. Do you smell, buddy? Yeah. Jack wants to check it out too. Look, this is old. What a life. Imagine going through your entire existence on Earth living out here as a rabbit or whatever is down there. Now they're probably asleep. They don't come out till nighttime, so let's not disturb them. Gosh, this is beautiful to me. Far, far in that direction is Lincoln. Oh, he's going to get muddy. It is so wonderful to breathe fresh, clean air and to look up and see a blue sky. That's what El Paso's sky looked like when I was growing up in the 1960s. It looked like that. And Sierra Blanca was white all year round. It had snow on it all year round. Different world, fewer people. The population has almost tripled in my lifetime. Almost. Too many people. Did you hear that? I don't know if it picked it up, but there's thunder over there. I wanted to drive us out of that storm. We do need the rain. You enjoying your grass? certain kind of cactus. Isn't it pretty? Of course, I'm a desert rat, so I think cactus are beautiful. I really do. But I love these. Yeah, my favorite are prickly pear. They've had their little break, and look, he's hot. Gosh, this is gorgeous. There's a dragonfly. I don't know if I'm capturing him. Well, it's time to load the dogs up and head back to Ruidoso. So come along with us and enjoy the rest of this.